Hello and welcome. Right, we have got quite a bit of work to do. I'm just going to stick this away quickly. You've got to grab the. I've got the roller ready. I got the message. I literally was just in that straight away when I started. So I also thought I was going to have a quick poke around. We need to get the sugar beet stuck in so that we've got 10 tons of everything else. So if we grab 10 tons of sugar beet and get that, because it needs to be cut first. Let's grab that off there. It took so long to do, and you really need the adapter on the front loader to actually make that work. But it is true, I think I am going to take it under advisement. When I can afford it, I'm going to have the proper boxes that are sealed. They are good though. I mean, I'm not knocking it. There are many Let's Plays when really that would not affect things. I am quite under it properly. I need to straighten up a little. With having the box on, it's making it a bit awkward. I'm only just going to get under it. Right, so we want sugar beets. Full. No, we don't need a full. That'll do nicely. We need to cut that first. This grass is still not ready for us to actually go. This is what I said about cutting late as well. Yeah, we've missed March, we're now in April and it's still not ready. That's the trouble, you cut too late and all of a sudden your grass is, you're halfway through the year and you end up only getting 2 cuts. So in some ways I've started to do it where you do like one on a second growth stage. So I'd sooner get the 3 cuts in, but it's true, than not get a cut in or miss one. I'm loving this. I've got this Let's Plays now. It's a thing of beauty, and it's not when you first look at it, you're not really sort of fully sure of what it does, but it does an awful lot. Right, so we need to switch the cutting on of the sugar beet on this one first, and then it's going to store that, but it's going to need to I would imagine it's like most that you then need to distribute. Or do you, when it's in the storage, to make something else? If we stick the mineral feed on, it's not. Oh, it is actually, yeah, because I suppose it's cutting straight away. Yeah, it's already immediately switching, so you don't need to do it. You don't need to distribute because it's in the same storage. Right, okay, that's fantastic. So do we need any more water? The lime is nearly done, is it? Is it nearly done? The stone, we put those extra stones in, didn't we? Let's have a look how much stones are in here. And it's tit for tat, so we need 20 tons of water to actually do that. We've got that, but isn't there something else that needs water too? That needs water too, and that needs water too. So we actually do need quite a bit of water. So then we've done that, so that's going, but we do now need to stick some water before we crack on. And do we just get a big tanker full? Do we just with the water, the big tanker that we've got with the lorry? Doesn't matter at the minute, does it? If we grab water, and where is the nearest tap? It's on that one over there. But how easy is it for me to? Yeah, I think I'd sooner. Because this is the easiest way to go is through this entrance here, because it's a straight through. There's a lot of jiggery pokery having to be done if you like. Yeah, there's only 2 fields that need to. Obviously, I've got that mod on that means you only roll the ones that you should roll in real life. So actually, there are only 2 fields that need rolling, and that is, I think it's the 2 carrot fields, which is, I think that's probably that the mod hasn't been updated, because I can't really see that they would need. Actually, they would all I don't know. Actually, I think I probably do that as well. But I don't mean. Yeah, right. While that's doing that, it's not that important. We've got some in for now. I'm going to go get cracking with doing the fields, and I am going to go straight into the time. So yeah, let me just show you on camera. It's only 29 and 28. All the rest, we did plough and we mulched them. So if you switch the mulching, but if you switch that off, you've still only got 28 and 29 that need rolling. So actually, it's not quite as bad as we thought, really. So let's get those two. Ooh, got that slow down. This is not doing it's doing the gear change thing. Just had a quick look to see if I could find the gears, because it is really playing up. It's just not wanting to change. Now on some of them you can manually change with the little stick, but it's not playable with that either. So yeah, not good. So it is 29 and that, so it's a bit higher up yet then. Yeah, it's just not wanting to change from first to second. I was on about this. It's like the differential's not quite right when this is under load. Well, yeah, let's hold this and let's get some work done. Yeah, I'm looking forward to using this. Right, I am going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. I double went over that edge of that. Of course, it's the original field is showing where. Well, that's the path, of course. Yeah, I was thinking I've done that. It's the path. Obviously, we've taken away part of the field. Obviously, the field's still reading that it's proper edge, so we're never going to roll that particular area ever. I was quite pleased with that actually. I looked back in that and thought I think that's probably the best I've ever done that. The finished results actually, and I did the layers the right way around. I mean, I know it's a little bit patchy, but it does pass from the inspector. Well, I think it does. Yeah, I mean, again, we've all got different standards. To me, who doesn't do that kind of thing terribly. Yeah, well, I think I've improved. That's all I'm going to say. I was awful at it. Now I'm quite pleased with the results. I was thinking about this as well. This has got a racing engine, so maybe. And that's why you don't walk around with a tractor. because you leave it in first gear then, because the gear ratios are wrong for a tractor. So yeah, stuck in first gear whilst doing work. Not with everything though. It seems perhaps it's the weight on this. It is heavy. I mean, it's got the capabilities. It's obviously the weight ratio plus this is not quite right for it. But yeah, it refuses to go into second gear. Obviously, once we're off of this, it was okay. It will be okay. But it seems funny that the fastest tractor that we've got is actually at the minute the slowest tractor. Quite hilarious. Right, let's stick that in there. It's not going to matter really. I'm hoping, yeah, we'll do that water. I'm hoping that because obviously there's quite a bit of income coming from a lot of different streams, although yeah, really I suppose the biggest thing's going to be from the grass. Let's drop this over here like that so it's easily picked up by whoever needs it. Reverses faster than it went forwards then. Right, so let's go do that water. And then we can finally get out of April. What the biggest thing I'd love to do is obviously I want to get the cornfield done at the top. That's I'm hoping we can, yeah, I think we'd have to pull a little bit from this at the back. Ooh, I don't think I've ever had this refused to, we can pull it against something. A bit of a bump on that, but not a massive one really. Might need a bit of a run up. Ooh, wow, that's the first time I've ever seen that struggle with something. Yeah. Right, fantastic. Right, ooh, right, I'm going to have to tab. Apologies for that. I was literally in the hedge, but I need to leave it to unload. So, right, let's get this MX box off. I also need to get out the field. That's annoying me. I'm sure it's annoying you far more than it is me because I'm a terror for that type of thing. We've got racks. Yeah, I understand the weight, but not this. That's deliberately got a rack, and that really proves about how much it is about habits, really. Get out of habits, good habits. Fantastic. And then we want this filling with grass ready for the morning. Oh, we might have a bit, but we can still do it for now, so let's just check that. Now, the sheep are so little trouble, really. They really are. And I was thinking, I said a few sessions ago about cutting those trees. Well, they're not our trees. So we won't do that at all. Oh, my bad. Oh, wow, that was even still filling when I'm just actually moving way off. That's what you call a generous fill trigger. Alright, now then, this is still as difficult as the other one. You've got to get it on that corner. And yeah, I apologise for... So really got to just get it like that, which is a bit difficult, really. Oh, we really need a side. Oh, wow. Oh, that's because you've not actually got it. Yeah, it really is. I think actually I was still hitting it. Yeah, I was. I was last time as well. Yeah, it was not. Yeah, we're gonna have to get another one. And it was a good idea in sort of theory what I was talking about having this, but I think we need a side tip. We do. There's a couple really that come to mind. There's the Holes FS one, which is as cheap as chips. This can still be used for other things. It's just not suitable for that. No matter. No, yeah, I mean it is. I thought, oh yeah, that'd be perfect for that, but it's not really, is it? Not really at all. Right. We also need to stick the other. Although, yeah, we need to be chopping. Right, how much wool have we got? I will make sense in a minute, honest. I've got like 2 million things going through my head. Right, we've got wool. How much? 6 tons of wool. And so that's, we need to put the Omatana down to do that. Also, we're going to need it for the dairy too. But is it going to be needed for now because we're going to miss this year because the month that we need it is actually April, May. I think it might be April, it might be May. So that's we've missed the boat for this year anyway. Well, of course we have, because basically we've only just got the sheep anyway. So bottom line is it's prep for next year, so it's not going to matter if we don't get the Emmentaler right now. It's more important, the most important thing of all is the cows. So I would imagine now, let's just check our, because it wouldn't be the first time that I've done my productions and forgot to do one thing on them, and then you miss out on the income stream because, yeah, you've not done it. And tomorrow morning we've got the corn, so it's dead important that we get this right. So yeah, we know we've got plenty of water. We've just put 70 odd tons in. Mineral feed, have we got everything now? We wouldn't have it blue if we were. Let me just check the ingredients. So we should have 10 tons of, well, we will have 10 tons, yeah, but that's starting to eat into those. That, yeah, oh, sugar beet, which it's eaten into to make into that. Canola, 10 tons as well. That is right into canola, corn, cut sugar beets, wheat and lime, which it's sort of got, and water, of course, which all of those constituent ingredients are all there. So that's quite fantastic. And I do love the way it grabs a little bit to make quite a lot from multiple ingredients. Silage additive, that doesn't need too much water either, which is quite good. That's in doing the lime is the last of the stones. Yeah, that's doing nicely too, which is then also producing salt, which is going to go over to the production shed, which is going to make herbicide, which we can actually sell. Now, do we sell that? Do we stick that on selling? Because we remember that, we did already say that, so I think we're going to put that on selling. And obviously it's going to make more as well, so there's going to be quite a big hit from all of the different income streams. So one thing that I don't think we've got anything left is I think we've long since got rid of all of the grass. Yeah, it was so long ago that we've switched it off, which is, yeah, that is definitely true. Right, so then we have a proper sleep trigger. Yeah, there's nothing in the used vehicles, nothing in the sales, and we should sleep through till 8 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, what that cornfield to do. I think I'd like to do it myself actually, rather than a worker. I do like using that. I used to have some great fun on Elm Creek using that. I actually got it on one of the Let's Plays in the sales quite early on, and I had a 280 horsepower tractor, I think it was one of the Masses, or was it a New Holland? It wasn't a Valtra, it was a New Holland, I think. Yeah, because they're a bit like the Masses, are a little bit light for that sort of big piece of equipment. They've got the power, but not necessarily the weight. I think they need quite a big weight on the front end to stabilise them. Same as some of the big Masses do as well. Or there are some big Masses that don't, but there are some big Masses that are quite light. The medium high end ones, a bit like our tractors. They're medium high end, but they're not terribly heavy. Apologies, let's see, how much are we earning from this? Now we could, if we earn well enough, put our animals in. Now why is that taking so long? Oh, it's doing that thing where it's going through the months, where it doesn't stop. Right, I'm going to have to reload the save, and we're going to have to redo everything. I won't show you that. Yeah, you can see this, we're going through the months. There's no way for you to break this other than literally to get out of the... Yeah, you can't escape it or anything. It will just go on and on forever. So I'm going to stop recording now. You can see that it's gone wrong, and I'll reload from last time. Oh, I wonder, it's crop rotation. It's the only thing that comes to mind really that we've added that's different. We've been absolutely fine, and we've just added that not slept since. I think I said that before. Right, I'm going to stop recording. I'm going to see you shortly. Right, I think that's just about sort of, the only thing I've not done is the grass for the sheep, and I'm going to go and grab man, that's a belly loader. Do we get oh, you can't put grass in it. Do you know? It's why I very rarely use them. There's like so many discrepancies that you can't do this with them, and you can't do that with them, and we haven't got the. Yeah, we have got the 7-tonner. That would actually do the job. I would like one that's dedicated for the fact that it's easier to. Yeah, you don't need to. If you run, you've not emptied all of the grass out, you've got to run and empty to the thing. I'd like sooner have grass in the one for the sheep, and then you fill it, you take it in. I mean, yeah, if we've got the money to do it, if it's the beginning of a start from scratch or something like that, I totally understand why you would do that. But right now, yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a couple of the Holes FS ones. Very, very inexpensive, but also you can unload underneath. So, and I think I'll get 2 of them because I think we're going to need to do 2 like that, and I think you can unload them both at the same time. So I very rarely put them together. It's about in the middle, I think, ish. Is it? Yeah, here we go. Trailer Hair Gel by Holes FS. And we'll go for this. I think the extension, the super extension, is a little bit. Oh, actually, isn't there? No, they're in. It doesn't care. It'll do anything. So we want the first extension, which is the 12 cubic meter one. So 3,700, and we want 2 of those. That way we'll fill them both up. The fun is going to be, yeah, this time I've got a worker to do it. And if it looks like I'm favouring the Fendt, I'm not, but I am. Yeah, basically, I mean, we've got quite a few tractors, and it's the only one that's never bulked at any task that I've set it. It's well balanced. Yeah, some of the other, I mean, it's not the highest end tractor we've got, but we've just seen, using the topmost high end one, it's really got racing engines, so it's not truthfully the best thing for farming, which is a bit of a shame, really. I didn't realise. I'd always known it was a very fast tractor, but it's no good being a fast tractor if it can win races on a track but can't actually be a tractor, and that seems to be what it's actually at the minute, what it's actually doing. So I'll try to remember my indicator this time. Yeah, so we'll fill both of these with, yeah, they both say grain door, which is actually underneath this. You can just see the squares at the bottom of the thing. Now I think Holes has changed this. It used to be quicker. It's not slow, but it's not fast either. Right, that's fantastic. So that's the rolling done. It was crop rotation. I've got the log file. I'm going to actually put a picture of it on. Well, I'm hoping I remember to do that. I'm going to put a picture on just to show you all the lure errors that we're getting. So I've ripped it out, and I'm not going to stick it back in unless there's an update that's going to support, because I can't afford to lose half an hour. It's a fantastic idea. It's what I've said. It's a bit like the inside camera only and things like that. They're all fantastic, but none of them quite. You end up taking them off because they don't quite work with everything. And then there's certain things you can put up with, and certain things that you can't. Inside camera, actually, that's a bad example because there's nothing wrong with that at all. It's the hand attach sort of works. No, we can actually just go straight through there. It might be easier. Right, so we need to. We haven't done the beets, sugar beets either. That's the order. I've done the water, and I even remember to do it the other way around. It's true. In real life, there's a lot of farmers that only ever feed their cows grass. On this game, I always feed my cows without a shadow of a doubt, feed them with TMR. So, oh, I need to get both. Oh, why am I keep doing that? Am I hit? What am I hitting? Right, and if we go back, we should. Oh, can we only unload one at a time? It is underneath, or perhaps I'm not actually quite on the. I wasn't actually. Ah. Can it only unload one at a time then? Because I am on the right one. Yeah. How odd. That is really strange. I wonder if it is something about the way that the game is made. Fantastic. It's not slow, so we can only do one at a time. That's a bit of a pain. But hey, I don't think it's funny. We can leave it like that. So we need to do the sugar beets, which we do need. The trailer that we've just dropped. So let's grab you from off the top. Yes, I'm not really favouring the Fendt in a way, but I've got to be honest, it's solid. It's not let me down once. It's obviously it's not the most powerful, 246 horsepower, but it's just solid as a rock. Every single task I've set it to do, it's never skidded, it's just held the ground. It's fast, there's not been much wheel slip with it or anything like that, whereas the super racy machine is like much another 100 horsepower on top of this, and yet seems to be underperforming. So yeah, I mean, it is a tractor, so if it can't be a tractor, then really it wants to have its thing changed to be a racing car. Right, let's stick this back in there, and then let's grab. Yeah, I have a distinct feeling of deja vu. And the other thing is, oh no, wrong one. Let's grab that pink thing and stick that here as well. Yeah, I've actually in some ways been more thorough than I was before. I've actually stuck all the MXs and everything. I had a bit of I tried to stick the Lemken front box on the things. Don't do it. It doesn't fit in. I had to sort of unfold it to try to sneak it out, and it was horrible. I'm glad you weren't here when I was trying to because it was doing those moddy clashy type things where it goes all horrible, and so it was not nice to see. Stick that there, and we won't use this again though. I don't want it to be that it is the Fendt show. That's not really what I'm trying to achieve. Oh, I nearly tabbed there for some reason. I don't know what so I'll grab the stay round. I'll grab the little one, so we only need 10 tons of this. I should have done this first, because it would have actually, although it will catch up overnight, make sure that I've done all the productions, because I've done the water. I think that was all we got to do, but I can't remember if we switched anything on or anything like that. Alright, so then sugar beets. We only need 10 odd tons. Of course I've gone the long way, as I usually do. There's so much in here. Now there are more things in here than you actually think there are. But I'm thinking of the Mortaroo buying station. Yeah, there are on there. I think it would depend on what kind of trailer you'd got. It has actually got all the production stuff as well. I was reading it earlier, and I thought, I sort of did read that it did everything. Where am I going with this? Oh yeah, no, I'm going the right way. Yeah, I find it very limiting to have those trailers that only do like certain crop types and only do no, we can only have one thing on the trigger at once. Yeah, we don't need to do that actually. There's plenty in there for what it is. That'll do for the time for something else. Let's go around the back and in the front. Let's make sure this is on, because obviously we did all that switching. That's now all gone. Yeah, I think I figured out on the white farm that it was the crop rotation mod. We took it out, but then I've put it back in. No, I haven't. This is the first time I've put it back in, and that you forget sometimes over time what you deduced, and it really was that fact that that was the problem. And I don't think it has had an update either. Right, so we want mineral feed, and we want sugar beet cut, which then will make the mineral feed go blue almost instantly. Got loads of water in here, I believe. Yeah, we have 374 tons now. Wow, I did go a little bit mad with that. Stones, silage additives being done, the lime's being done. Did we switch on the herbicide to sell? I remember that was the thing that we were going to do as well, because as I said, in the morning we just want to get stuck in. So right, so I'm going to go and sleep through till the morning. Now there should have been nothing in the sales because we looked already. Yeah, the law made that one. Well, it's an import from the FS19, I believe. Or the Lord's done it from, I can't imagine, but yeah, probably most people import. I've had a look at modding myself today. I'm hoping to do something in the future. Yeah, it went abysmally wrong, I might add, but typical of me, I went a little bit too advanced too quickly. I watched quite a few tutorials and I thought, I can do this. I can, but I made a few mistakes, and it's all about making sure you don't make mistakes. It's basically programming, really. Put points to one thing and then another thing. Oh, now that means we can do the animals. Wow. Right, okay. I still want to do, I know this is going to be probably a long session. I'd love to do, I am going to time lapse this though, to try so that we can actually get all of this going. So I am going to say my word. Now, did we, I think we did everything except for the yeah, everything bar the fertilizing. So let's get a bit of prep done. Let's grab one of those. Yeah, well, you will do, because I'm quite sure you can manage to do fertilizing. You are really good at a lot of things, it's just you're not quite right for some of these things. Right, so we want fertilizer, which I believe actually, it's true, probably is better on once. I think this is lime on this one. No, it's not actually. Oh, I always do that, go the wrong way. Can you still go next to the fertilizer bag and it senses it? I think you can. No, you can't. That is, there is something here, I remember just seeing it actually, and it should pick it. Because it can only have it, it'll give me a choice of two things, lime and fertilizer. Fantastic. If we stick that on, and then we'll take that to the top, stick the course on. When I'm finished, we'll let that crack on, and then we are going to put the cows in, because they really should be absolutely done already. Now, I don't think there's any water. The mineral feed should be, we might have to buy some mineral feed the first time. I'm not, doesn't really matter. It's not like you're not going to get through it anyway. So we may have to do that. Let's lay the course in for field 23, and then we're going to get cracking. I don't know that we've actually done, we should have done it. We haven't actually. Oh, I did it manually. I did them all manually, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I did nearly all of those myself. So 36, I think 1 at the very most. Maybe 2 at a push. 23, save course, activate, 36 meters. We'll run that up to the top. Yeah, you see, it's got no difficulty. There's just too much of a load for it with that other one. So that again, it's just couldn't cope with. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And as always, as fellow shareholders on the farm, I always love to hear from you. And goodbye for now.